Oops.
NANI? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Deadmoose right here. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a deck that can potentially counter the Atomic / Holy Sword / Elephant deck, you know. So after the Holy Sword and Atomic buff, you know, the meta has gone so insane. It's so hard to defeat its decks, and especially for me, for someone who doesn't have the Atomic dice. I've tried combo, I've tried Holy Sword with Moon, nothing works. Okay, so with this deck that I found online as well, so essentially how this deck works is that the flow dice helps to counter the Blizzard dice in the opponent's deck, which is such a great synergy with the Atomic dice because the Blizzard dice helps to slow down the mobs, which gives the Atomic dice more chance to hit it and hence killing more of the mobs. So essentially the flow dice helps to speed up the dice to prevent the opponent's Atomic dice from getting a high number of hits on their mobs, and along with the modified electric dice and crit help us to destroy more of the mobs on our side, and then which helps to spawn more mobs on the opponent's field, which you guys will see in the mid to late game. So in the early game, what you want to do is to copy as many growth dice as you can, but not all at once. You want to do it as the growth dice is about to change, and that's where you can have enough lag time to copy as many growth dice as possible. You might also want to merge like 1-pip dice together so that you can get probably like a 2-pip joker that you can copy like another 2-pip growth dice. So once that's done, we move on to the first boss. So what you're gonna do for the night boss is to essentially hope that it spawns as many growth dice as much as possible and then copy them. But what I did wrong here was to copy the modified electric dice because I thought that I couldn't defeat the night boss. So yeah, I could have copied the 2-pip growth, but it's fine. So as you can see what I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to get as many jokers as much as possible, because what I want to do is I want to get as a very high modified electric dice, so that high-pip modified electric dice, so that I can easily kill the mobs, because in the late game modified electric won't be good against bosses, so you don't want to go to late game. So it's best to kill your opponent during the mid game. Right now, the second boss, Snake boss, one of the easiest boss to defeat. So right now, you can see the opponent is doing well. He has like 2 of the 4-pip Atomic dice at the start, so really helps with the mobs. And as you can see, like the opponent has defeated the boss really early. So yeah, right now we're in a bit of trouble because we have a very high pip flow dice, but we have little to no damage yet, right? So right now I'm really desperate to get a high pip modified electric dice to help the damage. And yeah, so I decided to merge my 4-pip quick dice, and so lucky to have gotten a 7-pip modified electric dice. And it was a huge ass gamble because I could have gotten another like 7-pip flow dice or something else, or it was still a 7-pip crit dice, which would have helped my situation a lot. So now I have a 6-pip crit dice along with a 7-pip modified electric dice. My damage was secured. So I think that's when I started to focus more on the growth, because I could see from the enemy side, like the mobs are like have already went past the first quarter, the first corner. So I think this is when I've decided to focus more on flow dice, upgrading flow dice. So yeah, right about now where I started to focus more on full flow dice. So just to take note, every pip increases the mod speed by 2% of your opponent. So at a high level, you have a high effect as well. So it's 0.5 per upgrade. So right now I've maxed out my flow, and you can see the opponent's dice is moving so fast. Now that every pip of float dice is 4%, the opponent's mobs are moving at a crazy speed of 48%, increase to 48%, and that's how we get the W, guys. Let's go to the next match. Alright, in this second matchup, it's Atomic Holy Sword deck along with the sacrificial combo. So I think usually the strategy for sacrificial dice is that you want to use the sacrificial dice early game to get as many SP as possible, to copy as many growth dice. So early game you get a lot of high pips. So it's a very early game deck. So the strategy remains the same. I just copy as many growth dice as possible, and yeah, let's go to this first boss. So as you guys can see from now, the opponent has already 6 pip atomic dice at the sidelines. You know, it's freaking crazy. So this is what I meant, like how they can get high pip dice really fast in the early game. And so we managed to beat the snake boss, so which was pretty good. So one thing bad about this deck in the late game is that it's very hard to defeat the night boss in the late game. So one thing that the opponent did was really smart. So he or she copied the sacrificial dice so that when the knight attacks again, he get a lot of SP boost. And this time, wow, he got, you know, so many growth dice, which could be potentially like GG for us. And the reason why it was so hard to defeat the night boss because you need a really high pip, create a high pip modified electric dice side by side to actually defeat the night boss. So your opponent now has 7 pip atomic dice at the bottom. We are also constantly sending mobs towards the opponent's field. Also super lucky that my 6 pip growth became 7 pip modified electric dice, so that really helped to keep the damage going. And yeah, so in the end the opponent couldn't keep up the damage, so yeah, and that's how we got a win. So if you happen to get destroyed by atomic decks in PvP, you know, I urge you guys to try this deck if you have the flow dice. And yeah, I guarantee you guys, if you played it well, you can get a lot more wins. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Do join my Discord server. Help me achieve 1k subscribers. Like and subscribe. Do comment below as it helps the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.